coin enthusiasts out there. It is iDax Collects. And today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Not doing the usual coin roll hunting video, but this time, I'm here next to a collection of coins as well as dollar bills inside of this box. Now, this is a personal collection from my buddy's father that we're going to take a look at here today. He told me this is only a quarter of his collection, so there's plenty more videos to come. Now, what we have in here are a bunch of silver coins, including Walking Liberty $50, Mercury dime, another $50 collection book. So I see plenty of collection books in here, which is fantastic. We have like medicine tubes here full of silver. Look at this. Doesn't that make you drool? That's a lot of silver, folks. That's all Morgans. Some more Morgans. Strap in, folks. This is going to be a very long video. I'm already excited. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll start with the Ziploc bags first. We'll do the medicine tubes last, since they have all the silver in it. So let's just get to the common stuff first. So let's start with this one. 40% silver. Looks like we have some Kennedy $50. 69 Denver. Let's open this up. So for the 40% silvers, we're talking about $5 each for these guys. Beautiful pieces here. So we have a 1969 Denver, another 1969 Denver, and a 1969 Denver. So indeed, we have three 40% silver $50 in here. $15 right there to start things off. Now, just a little side note here. The values I give for these coins is my estimation on what they're worth. I try my best to appraise all of these coins here to give you guys an estimated value for the entire collection. If you have a differing opinion, I understand. I'm going in on this incredible journey blind. So let's learn about these coins together. Not bad at all. So there's also some buffalo nickels. Nice details still left in it. Looks like we have a Philadelphia here. And the date looks like a 1928. We'll take a look at this one now. Another Philadelphia. 1936. That's pretty common. And we have a Philadelphia here as well. From 1930. So this collection's probably about $1 or $2 or so. Not bad. So let's take a look at the next one here. And I see two Morgans. Nice conditions for these as well. Look at that. 1889 Philadelphia. And then we have another Philadelphia from the same year, 1889. Beautiful. Now here we have a red book. This is the best resource here to determine your values of your coins. So for any of you newcomers that are new to the numismatic space, this is a great guide for you. So I'll open to the page here with the Morgan dollars. And it gives you price guides for each grade. Those 1889s we found right here. There's your date. Then you'll go here. This number here is the mintage. These are how many 1889s were produced all time. And then next to it, you have the value here for the grade. So very fine 20 is about 42. XF40 is about 45, and so on until you get to the mint states. Usually, if you send a coin in uncirculated condition, it usually gets an MS64, but anything exceeding that goes up double that or even triple that. The highest grade you can get is a 70, which is absolutely impossible for these coins. So just getting a 65 is a nice grade. Now, my estimate here, I'd say this is more like AU, not entirely MS. So we have about a $50 coin here. And I'd go with an AU on this as well. So another 50 there. We have $100 in Morgans here. All right, let's take a look at the next Ziploc bag. Now, holy moly, look at these old dime rolls. Are you kidding me right now? Silver value. Look at this, 51S. Silver value. Right now, as of March 14th, 2025, the silver price per troy ounce is $33.77. And one silver dime has roughly 0.07 troy ounces each. So if you have a full roll of these, that's $122.14 just in silver here. Total silver weight is about 3.6 troy ounces. You have $122 in here. Looks like you have more silver dimes in here. Look at these old rolls. 1935 to 1944 Mercs. That's another $122.14. But depending on their condition, if they are like uncirculated Merc dimes, you're sitting at a lot of money. We got even more. Absolutely stunning. 1950. Another vintage dime coin roll. Then we have 1953S. I assume that's an entire roll of 53S's. Now, let me know if you guys have old dime rolls just like these in your collection. I'm dumbfounded. This is amazing. 1951 Philadelphia. Then we have another dime roll. Let's see what we got here. 1960 and one roll here. What we got in here? What year? 1948S. So that is $855.01 of silver in here. Unbelievable. And one with Merc dimes inside. That is incredible. We're pretty close to 1,000 already. Let's take a look at this one. We got some more Morgans in here in the Ziploc bag. 1890 is the year from the New Orleans Mint. Notice that O mint mark there. That is New Orleans. I want to say their U.S. Mint shut down in 1909 or something like that, or somewhere close to that. But yep, that was another mint where they actually produced coins like these. So you had the Philadelphia, the Denver, the New Orleans, Carson City, and the San Francisco mints. In this condition, it's probably fine 12 to very fine 20. So about a $40 coin here. Then we have an 1888 Morgan dollar. Take a look at the mint. Another New Orleans. Probably about a fine 12 to very fine 20 grade once again. So another $40 coin. We have another 1888 New Orleans. Another $40 coin. And then we have a 1921 San Francisco. So about a $30, $40 coin here. Add another 160 to this. Let me know if you guys have Morgan dollars in your collection as well. Any old rolls? I am having a fun time so far. Take a look at the next one. 90% silver. I see a Ben Franklin $50. Oh, I see plenty of Ben Franklins. Some Washington quarters. Peace dollar, I see. Yeah, there's a bunch in here. So for your silver coinage here, you'll have to look for anything that's before 1964. Let's just go through them quick here. We have a 63 Denver. $12 coin here. Man, look at all these coins. Now, here's some beauties right here. These are the peace dollars. So you have a 1935. The mint mark of this coin would be right there. And I'm not seeing one here. So we have a 35 Philadelphia. $30 coin, I would say. And then we have a 1923. And look at that luster. Not a shabby coin at all. Wow, what a stunner this is. So probably between AU and MS, almost uncirculated and mint state. So about a $45, $50 coin right here. Take a bunch of these out. Got some more Benjamin Franklins. 1962 Philadelphia, $12 coin. 1964, that's a 90% silver. Denver, another 1964, and look at this beauty. Wow. That is a stunner. Denver. Beautiful coin. And then we have another 1962 Ben Franklin. Take a look at more of these. What do we have? Some Washington quarters. These silver Washington quarters are worth about $6 each with their silver value. There's $6 there. Another $6. 1942. Philadelphia. A Ben Franklin. 1952. Denver. This is an awesome collection. Another 62. Kind of skim through these. Another 62. A 64. A 61 Ben Franklin. A 59 silver quarter. A 64. And a 58. Fantastic. What a nice assortment of silver. All right. That's a Ziploc bag emptied out. Now let's take a look at what we got. Look at this Ben Franklin in beautiful, stunning condition right here. 1962. Not bad. Some more silver Washington quarters. Nothing desirable for the dates. And we got even more. Some quarters. Another Ben Franklin. A Merc dime, I see. Let's take a look at this Merc dime. Is it a 1916? It is not. We have a 1940 Philadelphia Merc dime. I see a Standing Liberty. So far, the dates aren't standing out. I see a bunch of commons. Here's a Standing Liberty. Looks like 1926. I can't read the mint mark, though. It would be right next to the date, right where I'm pointing. Very hard to see. Pretty worn down Standing Liberty quarter. So that's all in that Ziploc bag. Count up all these real quick. So in that Ziploc bag, there was a total silver value of about $300. All of these coins that I have here are composed of 90% silver. A fantastic collection of 90% silvers here. We'll put them back in here for you. Yeah, no particular dates that stood out to me that were valuable. Flip the red book to the quarters section. We're looking for any of them that have a severely low mintage, so not very high, sometimes in the hundreds of thousands. We're looking for like the 38S, for example, the 40D. So any of them that stand out for monetary value. The 36D is definitely worth quite a bit. And you have the 32, which is the first year quarter. But if you have the 32D and 32S, look at how drastic that value goes up by. So from $8 for a VG8 1932P to $105 for a D and $100 for an S. Bonkers. So all those quarters I saw were mostly from the 50s and 60s. Nothing too crazy there, but still an insane collection. Now, I'm excited for this one. Look at all these walkers. Oh my goodness. These are the coins I want to find in circulation the most. And I know it's possible. Just haven't found one yet. I've been finding Ben Franklin's out there in circulation. We'll take a look at the Walking Liberty $half here next. Liberty Walking here, 1916 to 1947. We're looking for the 1916. They go for a lot in any grade. 17, not so much. Gonna look out for the 16S as well. Looks like 1921, 1921D, and 1921S are also very valuable Walking Liberties. The 38D as well. Keep that in mind. And if we don't have those, then all these walkers are about $12 each. Here's a nice design of the eagle on the reverse. 1942, $12 coin. 1918. The mint mark is right over there. So you see that S? It's a 1918 S. Denver, 1943. Are you having a good time? I sure am. This is exciting. Looks like we have another Denver, 36. We'll skim through these until we find the particular years that are the most desirable. So we have another Denver, 39. And then a Philadelphia, 18. Close to that 1916 year. An S, 36. And a D, 36. Nothing on the high side just yet. What we got? 39. We have a 41. 39. This is incredible. Denver, 39. 45. 36. All I'm seeing are the common Walking Liberty $half. Nothing spectacular. Final year, 47. 39. And then we have a 36. Another 36. 1918 looks like. San Francisco. A 1927 S. And a 1917 Philadelphia. So in total silver, This is $305. So that's it for this Ziploc bag. Very nice. Very nice. We still have another one here. Silver value. Looks like we have more 90% silvers. Ooh-wee. Let's see if we have any high grade examples here. 1964. Nice luster to it. Beautiful coin. We have a 56. And then we have a 60. Ben Franklin, a 57. A 63, a 52. A 48 silver dime. A 53 Ben Franklin. A 1950 Ben Franklin. And a 1952 silver dime. Okay. Let's quickly go through some more. Ben Franklin, 58. We have another Ben Franklin, 61. Pretty common. 62. 58. Got a 52 quarter. 1948. Denver. We have a 61 quarter. Man, there's a bunch of Ben Franklins in here. Very nice. Very nice. Amazing to see these silver halves. A great collection piece for any numismatic enthusiast because they carry so much silver in them. So they're worth quite a bit. And I can only see silver going up from here. Just an amazing Ben Franklin collection. And let me know down in the comments if you guys see anything that stands out here. Let me know if any of these coins that I'm sharing here with you all are extraordinary pieces. Let me know. Because right now we're just going through them. We're just checking to see what he has. And along the way, if we find a coin with a key date or a semi-key date, I'll share that with you. But as of right now, I'm seeing a bunch of commons. Still not bad. Still worth keeping. These are the coins you keep for the long run. Oh, we got a nice uncirculated example here. The 64. A beauty. Another Ben Franklin. A 48 Ben Franklin. Another quarter. 53. 62. 54. And we got a bunch of silver Roosevelts. All these are about $2.40 each. 14 silver dimes. Plus a few extra. I'll go ahead and calculate these real quick. So the value in all of these coins is a staggering $414.07. Now we have definitely exceeded $2,000. And these are mostly silver. We only had 3 Buffalo nickels that aren't silver. Everything else that we've looked at so far is all 90% silver. Minus the 3 Kennedy 40% silvers. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Let's take a look at what's inside this envelope here. I believe these are just, looks like uncirculated sets. Philadelphia mints. Okay. Because these aren't exactly proof sets. We have the Philadelphia mint there and another Philadelphia mint here. And man, that 63 is a toner. Look at that. That's a beautiful toner. Some silver. Look at this tone Jefferson. Oh, man. Nice tone finish. 63. Beautiful coins. Wow. Look at all of these uncirculated sets. 1963s once again. Philadelphia. Denver. Beautiful coins. Another 63 uncirculated set. Oh, look at this beauty. 1971 S. And it's a silver Eisenhower. Wow, that's amazing. Eisenhower uncirculated silver dollar. So the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uncirculated sets here. I'd say on estimate, these are probably about $50 each. So I'd give it about $250 for 5 of these uncirculated sets. Not bad at all. So for the Eisenhower, we have the 1971 S silver clad here. Only 6.8 million were minted. For an MS63, it goes for 15, and a 65 goes for 26. So I'd say, in this condition, probably about a $20 coin. Okay, and you know what? We're going to stop right here for now. That's just the first wave. Next time, we'll take a look at this bowl of coins and all of these collection books for part 2. Then after that, part 3, we'll take a look at all these coins here in the 2x2 coin holders and even the cases, the bills, and then this I can't believe it's not butter container. And then for part 4, we'll take a look at all of these medicine bottles here, prescription bottles. Stay tuned for later parts of this collection. So all of these coins in these Ziploc bags, including this envelope here, is worth $2,482.87. I predicted that this is a $5,000 collection. I think we're going to actually exceed that here. We'll have to find out in our later videos. So let's conclude the video right here. I'll see you guys for part 2. I'll start filming that here very shortly. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video, click on the bottom left corner. See you guys next time.